Listen, as men, we often make mistakes in relationships, sometimes without even realizing it. We get emotional, we seek validation, we compromise our values just to keep someone around. But here's the thing, a Stoic man never lets external things, including relationships, control his inner peace. If you truly want to be respected, maintain your dignity and build a strong mindset. There are 5 things you should never do with women. These aren't tricks or manipulations. This is about self-control, wisdom, and becoming the best version of yourself. Stay with me till the end, because the last one is something most men struggle with but rarely admit. Let's get into it. Number 1, never lose control of your emotions. You ever seen a guy completely lose it in an argument, yelling, getting emotional, saying things he later regrets? That's exactly what a Stoic man avoids. Seneca said, "Anger is like a temporary madness. When you let emotions take over, you're no longer in control, you're being controlled. And women don't respect a man who can't control himself." Now, I'm not saying you should be cold or emotionless, but the moment you start reacting instead of responding, you lose power. So next time you're in a situation where you feel triggered, pause, take a breath, think, respond, don't react. This simple shift makes all the difference. Number 2, never place a woman on a pedestal. Look, I get it. When you really like someone, it's easy to start seeing them as special or different. But the moment you put a woman on a pedestal, you put yourself below her. And that's a mistake. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The approval of others means nothing if you are at peace with yourself." A lot of men bend over backward just to please a woman, agreeing with everything she says, sacrificing their own interests, constantly seeking her validation. But guess what? That doesn't make her respect you more. It does the opposite. A Stoic man values himself first. He doesn't chase or beg for approval. He treats a woman with respect, but never at the cost of his own self-respect. So ask yourself, are you leading your own life, or are you making someone else the center of your world? Number 3, never be afraid to walk away. Let me tell you something powerful. The ability to walk away is one of the greatest strengths a man can have. Epictetus said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life." And if you're afraid to leave a situation that no longer serves you, you're not free, you're trapped. I see too many guys holding on to relationships where they're disrespected, undervalued, or straight up miserable. Why? Because they're scared of being alone. But a Stoic man doesn't operate from fear. He knows his worth. If a woman doesn't respect you, if she plays games, or if the relationship is no longer healthy, walk away. And don't look back. Walking away isn't weakness, it's strength. Number 4, never make a woman the source of your happiness. Let's be real. Most men rely on women for emotional fulfillment. They think, if I just find the right woman, I'll be happy. But that's a dangerous mindset. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. If your happiness depends on someone else, you're giving them power over you." A Stoic man understands that true fulfillment comes from within. This doesn't mean you shouldn't love or care for someone, but you should never let your sense of self-worth depend on whether or not a woman is in your life. Be whole on your own, and any relationship will just be a bonus, not a necessity. Number 5, never compromise your principles. All right, here's the big one. The mistake that ruins more men than anything else. Compromising your values just to keep a woman. I've seen guys completely change who they are just to fit what a woman wants. They stop following their passions. They start agreeing with things they don't believe in. They let go of their boundaries, all because they're afraid of losing her. But let me tell you something. If you have to become someone else to keep her, then she was never meant for you in the first place. A Stoic man stands firm in his beliefs. He knows what he values, and he doesn't bend just to be liked. If she respects you, she'll respect your principles. And if she doesn't, then she's not the right person for you. Never forget that. So, let's recap. A Stoic man controls his emotions. Never puts a woman above himself, isn't afraid to walk away. Finds happiness within, not from others, stands firm in his principles. If you start applying these, you'll notice a shift, not just in how women respond to you, but in how you see yourself. At the end of the day, Stoicism isn't about being emotionless or manipulative. It's about being strong, wise, and self-sufficient. And that is what makes a man truly attractive. Now, if you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. And let me know in the comments, which one of these do you struggle with the most? I'll see you in the next one. Stay strong, stay stoic,